They'll probably say, where exactly are you going with this? I see you really trying to take it there. Old school flow, chew you out, ain't fair, Jordan.
Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Nazar. Ya sabes anyway, buenos días a todos. But anyways, I wanted to get into something. Will be about the 113. Hopefully, I will try to cover it as quick as possible and get too in depth and basically just give people a general idea exactly what it consists of and why I chose to put it on my hat. But besides that, also shout out to Coachella Valley Cop Watch. Dude has been supporting the channel since day one. Go ahead and check him out on YouTube. Also shout out to I-10 Edibles. He has basically his connects with them, so he supports them now. So I'm gonna go ahead and send out I-10 edibles for the people that are into the medicinal healing. Not saying you know, I'm endorsed by them or anything, but just, you know, always supporting the cause. D-Boy for giving me the basically I had already thought about the simple fact that, you know, when I put the Mexicano flag at alien, it's other homies that might not be Mexicanos, but I didn't really think like that. But now I'm starting to see it that way, so thanks for bringing that to me. I think the homie D-Boy, I forgot if he's from Orange County, Anaheim. If I get it wrong, Spencer. Shout out to KingsquadTv, you know, the Boricuas doing their thing. He really, you know, bridging that west and that east and that north. And it's just like he really out there doing it, you know. So shout out to all our Latinos. Shout out to Franknitty. Mexicano and Black really doing his thing. Been doing it day one with the whole black and brown thing. You know what I'm saying? He's still out there pushing it. Thanks for having me and my son at the event. And also shout out to Raskal 559. He got a song out called Expose Me. You know what I mean? I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. You need to check that out. And also shout out to Capone News, who, you know, really put me out there. And also I think his interview going to be with Bozo Bam. So with that being said, sorry about the long intro. But yeah. So basically what I want to get into is a whole thing about the 113. Like you hear a lot of people say, oh, such and such started this and such started this 113 or this brand wears 113. And I'm just going to be honest. At the end of the day, none of us, nobody using that right now could coin it. Why? Because it don't belong to us. It never will belong to us. And anybody trying to claim that it belongs to them might actually have some issues in the future. Like I tell about this, when I do the 113, well, Trece, a lot of people, you know, they see it and they kind of look in there. It's along the lines of like, hey, I wonder if he knows how to spell. Instead of putting Cien, Trece, you know what I mean? I put the Trece because that's how I chose to place it. You know what I mean? But for the people to understand, I'm not going to get into politics because it really don't have nothing to do with politics. It's basically a symbol of respect. It's an oath. It's you know, that you're going to honor the house. You're going to honor the workout. You're going to honor. It's about busting down. The whole 113 is about busting down. Now people have taken it and they take it to other things like palabra. You know, that's my word. That's 113. You know, it's basically the same line when you say, you hear a dude be like, oh, I'm going to keep it 100. Like some fool, I'm going to keep it 100. That's it. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. So I came up when I was incarcerated hearing that a lot. I got out, made this channel and chose to coin it. I can't say it's mine because it doesn't belong to me. So for the people that may feel like, oh, I can't wear that because it's actually issues. If you're in Southern California, yeah, you're not going to have no issues. I don't care if you're black, brown, green, yellow. It don't matter. If you want to represent, you can. It has no gang ties. It will never have gang ties. Now, as far as if you're going up north or upstate, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't a homie, you might have issues because the Norteños might feel some type of way about it because of the 13. But let me tell you, and I'll reiterate that fact for the people that may understand, it has no gang ties. It's about respect. That's it. I'm not going to go into all these details. I'll tell you one thing. I remember being in the hole a few times. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when Walters put in work too much or they do too much, they end up getting put on walk alone. They put them on walk alone for a while. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'll hear homies out there busting down to the Norteños workout. You know what I'm saying? It's a level of respect. They'll bust down to their workout. They just won't say what they say. It's the same way in the whole. If you notice, homies, when they say 12, 13, 14, they don't cut out the 14. That shit right there will get you smashed though. That's a no-no. You know what I mean? It's respect. If you ain't gonna wolf on the tier behind sales, knowing that that's a no-no, you're not gonna do it on the yard. So yeah, so the same way I tell you, that's why I tell you there has no borders to it. You know what I mean? Of course, you're not gonna have a Norteño busting down the 113, but he'll do it the way he do it. But what I'm trying to say is the whole thing is about respect. The 113 is an oath. It's honoring the house. It's putting forth that effort that starts with us, end with us. That's the whole thing. You start with us, you end with us. And that's basically what it's about. Anybody that tells you anything different, that it's about this, nah, it has nothing to do with none of that. You know what I mean? It's about busting down for the house. You know what I mean? You feel like you did something wrong. Maybe you didn't pay your respects, and you go ahead and bust down that 113 for the watchers that don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically it on that. Okay, so now we got that out the way. So basically, like I said, I want to get into that without going into any type of detail. You know, I may have explained a few things, but I didn't go into detail because a lot of things don't have nothing to do with the outside world. Like, if you're not incarcerated and you're not experiencing that like firsthand, there's no need for me to even talk too much about it. But like I said, when it comes to that 113, it's about respecting this house. It's an oath. It's a promise to do what you need to do when you got to do it. And I'm not talking about putting in work. It's as far as like, if I'm going to start this routine with you, I'm going to end it with you. Meaning, if I start out and I can only do 10 and we're doing 113, by the time we hit that 113, you better be still on that ground. You know what I'm saying? Jog in between, but when that rutina ends, you better be doing that last 3 if that's what it takes. And then sometimes you feel that you didn't do enough. So after yard, you know, you're feeling Superman, you get that on, you know what I mean? Get up, pull the homie to the side, do them 1 reces up and down, you know what I mean? Boom, 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 to get it in, you know what I mean? Ain't no excuse. It's all bust down. It's all getting that money, you know what I'm saying, to get that weight up, to have that win, just in case something kick off in the yard. And that's basically what it's about. So, for the people that wanted to know about that, there you go, you know what I'm saying? So when you see the 1 rece, you know what I mean, understand it has nothing to do with gang ties. As me being a Southern Californian, of course I'm gonna represent it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just the way it is. And now you got homies upstate representing it. And of course there might be some, as I say, issues over it because, like I said, it's upstate. And that's, you know, it's a whole different war zone. So they might feel some type of way about it. In LA, ain't nobody really tripping. They see a 13. It's nothing to them because you see it all the time. You know what I mean? It's like us seeing a C and a B. You see it all the time. And that's just like direct issues between us. If we just keep walking, you know what I'm saying? I see a blood, he got a big B on him, or a Crip got a big C on him. I don't care. It had nothing to do with me. We don't beef for blood or Crips. Now, if you're one of those Vodkins in LA or any county around, or Orange County, you know, IE, you know what I mean, then that's different. You know what I mean? It's like, it's different. You might see a hood that you don't get along with. It's on and cracking. But as far as like the 113 thing, can't nobody coin it. And I may have coined it, but it doesn't belong to me. And anybody that says it belongs to them, you're gonna fuck yourself in the end, you know what I mean? Because you can't say that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I gotta kind of be careful on my videos, just for the simple fact that the last one I put out, it had nothing to do with no drama, but you know, it got demonetized quick. At the end of the day, look, let me tell you, in order to make like 1,000 on YouTube, you gotta get like 1 million views. So understand, I'm not really making too much of anything. For the most part, it comes from the support of other people when they buy my shirts, or I come out with a new merch and they pick it up, you know what I mean? Or they go to Teespring and get, like, you know, they buy my stuff off of there, you know? Understand, I'm trying to shift. The 1 rece I'm going to keep, but there's something else that I'm trying to start in order for other people to want to wear the Zod. I'm still pushing that. Like I said, I just put it on the back burner because I didn't, you know what I mean? I want other people to wear my stuff, but, you know, I'm actually looking. I can give you some ideas for the people that's looking for that, like to buy, like, you know, your shirts and your sweaters and like different type of clothing in bulk, you know what I mean? So if you want that, just get at me at Trece and IG, just DM me and I'll give you all the hookup. Like, I'm not hating, like, you know, shout out to the homie Blasto. We picked this up, like I said, from the last L2R show we went to, and it was cracking. Franknitty, thanks once again. Also, shout out to the homie FKM Southside. He got a song. He got a song out. I'm going to drop in a link. I forgot the exact name of it. But for the people that's really looking for that positivity and something that's more basically about family and not about drug use and all this other drama, you know what I mean, as far as beef, check him out. Go ahead and drop a like on that and possibly follow and support that movement. He just got something that's going to allow him to go on the radio, but he's going to need everybody to support that in order to make the radio station really pay attention. They're going to give him that shot. So everybody go ahead and support that. I think it's on Latin Beast TV or something. But go ahead and support that. Go ahead and support King Squad TV. Even if you ain't Boricua, you know what I mean? Support that movement. Everybody always says, you know, I want to support something positive and I want to, you know, represent for the gente. There you go right there. If you with this black and brown love, you know what I'm saying? Hit up Franknitty. Support his cause. He always doing open events, live events, and he ain't charging absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? To be in the house and just really get your network on. He invited me. I don't even rap. But it was a good experience for my son because, you know, at the end of the day, my son doesn't represent what I represent. So making them connections with people, you know what I mean, is really a beautiful thing. And like I said, shout out to Franknitty and them. Shout out to L2R. Shout out to King Squad TV for inviting us to New York. You know what I mean? So we ain't out there, you know, loafing and end up getting caught slipping by some hater trying to get some clout off of us. But yeah, and shout out once again to Camp Capone News. This is one of those videos more just informative, so people will get a general idea of what it means and probably won't shy away from buying, you know, what they need to buy. And also, I got one called Ballin' Trife. It's just coming up, getting your stuff out the mud, you know, coming from nothing, getting it the hard way. So go ahead and support Ballin' Trife. I will be coming out with sweaters on that. And Zod, be looking for that. But that's for the people that might be dressing a lot different. The jeans, everything will be a lot different. So on that note, I'm your boy Zod. Hopefully you continue to support the channel and get my views all the way back up. And on that note, you want to enjoy the rest of your day. The beer coming back.